The RBA just made a decision that affects every single Australian with a mortgage, a savings account, or money in the bank. And most people have no idea what it actually means for them. So today, I'm going to break it down in plain English. No jargon. No complicated economics. Just what you need to know and what you should do about it. Here is what happened. The Reserve Bank of Australia held the cash rate steady at 4.35% at their June meeting. That sounds boring. But here is why it matters. The RBA has already raised rates 3 times this year alone. 3 times. After giving Australians 3 cuts last year that felt like relief, they took it all back and then some. So why did they hold this time? Because they are watching. Inflation is still sitting at 4.2%, which is well above their target of 2 to 3%. They want to see it come down before they do anything else. But here is the problem. Rising costs in housing, transport and food are keeping inflation sticky. And with what is happening in the Middle East pushing oil prices higher, there is a real chance of another rate rise before the end of the year. Now, let's talk about what this actually means for your wallet. If you have a variable rate mortgage, your repayments are not going up right now. But they are not coming down either. And with 3 hikes already this year, the average Australian with a $600,000 mortgage is paying around $1,100 more per month than they were just 18 months ago. That is $13,000 extra per year coming straight out of your pocket. So what should you actually do right now? There are 3 moves worth considering. Move number 1. Call your bank and ask for a better rate. Right now, lenders are competing hard for good borrowers. Many Australians are sitting on rates that are significantly higher than what new customers are being offered by the same bank. A 5-minute phone call could save you hundreds of dollars every single month. If they say no, use that as a reason to refinance. Move number 2. Check your savings account. When rates rise, savings account rates are supposed to rise too. But many of the Big 4 banks are notoriously slow to pass on rate increases to savers. Right now, there are high-interest savings accounts in Australia offering over 5% per year. If your savings account is paying you less than that, you are leaving free money on the table every single month. Move number 3. Do not panic about your investments. Higher interest rates make people nervous about the share market. And yes, there is some pressure on valuations. But here's the thing. Every single time in Australian history that rates have gone up, they have eventually come down. The Big 4 banks are now predicting rate cuts could come by mid-2027. The investors who stay calm and keep contributing through this period are the ones who come out ahead. Here is the bigger picture. Australia's economy is actually still growing. Unemployment is sitting at 4.5%, which is relatively low. And despite everything, Australians are still spending. The RBA is walking a tightrope between slowing inflation and not tipping the economy into a recession. And right now, they are choosing to wait and watch. The next RBA meeting is on August 11th. That is the one to watch. If inflation data between now and then shows prices are still running hot, another hike is absolutely on the table. So here is your action plan before August. Call your bank about your mortgage rate. Move your savings to a high-interest account. And keep investing consistently no matter what the RBA does. The people who win financially in Australia are not the ones who predict what the RBA will do. They are the ones who build systems that work regardless of what happens. If this helped you understand what is going on, share it with someone who needs it.